Arkatech Beatz.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It is your main man, Juggernaut of Multi-Platinum Production Team.
Arkatech Beatz.
Welcome to the music review live stream. This is the live stream, 8 o'clock. If you're catching this on the live stream, we are on at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is the time that we have slotted to do our music reviews. Sometimes what we are doing is we are doing some replays so that people that may miss their times that they've gotten played, they may be able to catch it on a different replay. So we've been doing that just so that people can get the feedback and just kind of get the word out there, you know, on the type of platform that we're doing that. If it's your first time here, welcome. Make sure that you like, commenting, and subscribing. I am, like I said, Juggernaut of Multi-Platinum Production Team, Arkatech Beatz. Shout out to my partner, Mike Trauma D. And we are responsible for producing for your favorite rapper's favorite rapper, right? And if you've been watching us for a while, you understand that we have produced for everybody in the music business, from Big Pun to Shorty Low, right? Nas in between, Prodigy of Mobb Deep, Jadakiss, The Game, Killer Mike, Max B, French Montana, Wiz Khalifa, Max B, $1 Million Baby 4 coming out very, very soon. Make sure y'all catch him on the Drink Champs, Memphis Bleak's new podcast. And we're here. You know, we're listening to music. We're looking for artists to work with, looking for producers to work with, collab with. We're looking for folks who are just doing their thing. And at the same time, we're trying to help folks understand this music business, understand this whole thing about making these records, and just really trying to get your songs to the next level. Again, if you're not familiar with us, make sure you're checking us out. Coke Wave 3.5, Narcos out now. French Montana, Max B with production featuring us, like I said, with Max B. And just make sure you're tapping in. But we're about to get started with the live stream in terms of listening to some music in just a hot second. We're just waiting for the algorithm to do its thing. You know what I mean? So wait for the algorithm to do its thing, and then as it does its thing, we'll get started in about 5 to 10 minutes. In the meantime,
Arkatech Beatz.
Richie Stone Call on my live. I am live, man. 8 o'clock. What's up, bro? What you'll notice is that if it's a replay, it'll have a caption on the screen on the left-hand side. It's been running for the majority of the day, a replay. You can still make comments. You know what I'm saying? Because for some people, that'll be their first time, first time seeing it, first time hearing it. I'm just trying to get people familiar with the platform, man, and get people familiar with the way that we do it over here. You know what I'm saying, Richard? And then come 8 o'clock, we jump on, we're going to do the real thing, you know what I mean? They're all real, but you know what I'm saying? We'll do the live joints now. And then we get to interact with people now and help to kind of build us up and get more people to listen and tune in at the same time, you know what I mean? We're going to try to adhere to the schedule, try to remain consistent with it. Shout out to everybody jumping into the live. How you holding up, though, bro? How's your NPC holding up? Make sure y'all sharing the live, liking the live. Let's go. what up? I'm sorry, Fried Hatfish, what's up? Appreciate you. We're making it do what it do. We're getting ready to get into these live music reviews in just a minute. Cooking on my own MPC Bible in a minute. Stay tuned. Max B, $1 Million Baby 4 coming soon. With production by us. Yeah, man, we produced half the new Max B album, man. If you know, you know. For those people that are getting into my live stream, man, and I know you guys are getting into people's live streams, I know you're seeing a bunch of people talking about they're doing music reviews, man. But I can guarantee you this. They're not doing it the way that we doing it. And you will not find folks who got a resume like ours. Past, present, and future. I can guarantee you that. Let's go, man. Like I said, Max B, $1 Million Baby 4 coming soon. Remember I said that? Max B, $1 Million Baby 4 coming soon. We produced half the album. We are on Max B, French Montana, Coke Wave, out now, 3.5. We did the song Me Too. The records that we got with Max on the new album are featuring 2 Chainz and another one featuring Wiz Khalifa. Come on, folks. This is real time. This is what's happening in real time. These other guys out here, you know, they're critiquing music. They're not qualified to do it, man. I'm just keeping it 100. We about to get into these tunes. We about to get busy. If you're submitting your songs, man, now is the time to submit your songs. Trying to get a guaranteed play tonight, make sure you're skipping the line. So we're going to be on this for a short while. Make sure that we're liking the live, sharing the live. So we're here to get busy tonight. We're going to listen to some good music. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live. We're about to get started in just a few minutes. Make sure y'all tapping the screen, man. Put some comments in here. Helps the algorithm. Your comments and your engagement helps the algorithm. Thank you for your gifts in advance. Thank you for your super chats in advance. We're about to get started. Norman, what up? Like I said, we're about to get started. Let's go. For my producers, make sure y'all are joining our school community, Future Producer Society. There we are teaching the music business. It's free to join, man. We're teaching the music business straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like we are teaching the music business. We're showing people how to get this music production down, to sharpen up their sword. You know what I'm saying? Get themselves really good. Let's go. Let's get it going in the building. All right, I'm about to jump into this first track. Well, this track I played last night, but man, if you missed it last night, man, you can catch the replay. But yeah, this track was a banger last night, man, and it kind of left some things on the table that kind of disappointed us a little bit. But the track was really a banger, and it is what it is. But we're going to get into our first skip of the night. It's a paid skip. They're skipping the line. This one is by this record is called Money Talks by what's that? Shafonte Harris. Money Talks in the building. Let's get ready to listen to this joint. What is this? It's a YouTube link. Let's listen.
Yeah.
It's Money Talks.
I let this bitch pop. They know I'm a big shot. I got my clique surrounding your whip, this shit like a pit stop. Bitch try to tell me to get lost, and now I be kicking these big rocks. Either get slapped or get bald heads, feeling like Wishman from Chris Rock. One of you bitch stop. Bitch know I'm all about cash. Niggas struggling for 200, I put that all on my dash. Ain't never sit on my tab. I done moved up on they ass, and niggas is moving like crabs. Like I don't get it, y'all mad. This nigga is chasing a bag. If it ain't money, ain't talking about nothing. I had to grind, so nigga I'm stunting. Nice I was crying, was lacking in funding. Who's you gonna purr? Nigga is starting. If it ain't money, ain't talking about nothing. I had to grind, so nigga I'm stunting. Nice I was crying, was lacking in funding. Who did you go? Look, pussy niggas suck, he nowhere air his ass. Whole team getting booked, they turn a sentence to a paragraph. Steady trying to pass my last chapter, it forever lasts. Boxed in like Everlast, nigga trying to hit a bag. Crashing out in Vegas, niggas getting stripped and dragged. Put you on a RIP post, bitch, you getting laser tagged. So many rounds like it's Mentos, no memento. No, this semi will blast. Hit his ass and turn a nigga straight to memory F. Nigga, you don't know this pain, man, I've been stuck. 101 of y'all claim y'all my dog and then y'all bitch up. Guess I always knew you was spotty, that's why I move with the Saudi. Nigga think he hella smooth, I bust a move with your Saudi. Like, bitch know I'm all about cash. Niggas struggling for 200, I put that all on my dash. Ain't never sit on the tab. I done moved up on they ass, and niggas is moving like crabs. Like I don't get it, y'all mad, cause a nigga is chasing a bag. If it ain't money, ain't talking about nothing. I had to grind, so nigga I'm stunting. Nice I was crying, was lacking in funding. Who's you gonna purr? Nigga it's starting. If it ain't money, ain't talking about nothing. I had to grind, so nigga I'm stunting. Nice I was crying, was lacking in funding. Who's you gonna purr? Nigga it's starting.
I like the fact that he put the lyrics on this.
I let this bitch pop. They know I'm a big shot. I got my clique surrounding your whip, this shit like a pit stop. Bitch try to tell me to get lost, and now I be kicking these big rocks. Either get slapped or get bald heads, feeling like Wishman from Chris Rock. One of you bitch stop. Bitch know I'm all about cash. Niggas struggling for 200, I put that all on my dash. Ain't never sit on my tab. I done moved up on they ass, and niggas is moving like crabs. Like I don't get it, y'all mad. This nigga is chasing a bag.
You see that right there? And I guess because the lyrics is on the screen, I can use this as a really good talking point right here. Really good illustration for folks to be clear. You see this right here? Shout out to homie that's on this one, right, for Money Talks, right? Listen to this. So I'm gonna give them feedback on this here. This record has a good beat. He started off the record pretty decently with a little bit of an intro, and then he's going into this joint right here, which is this is the hook. Because this repeats again at the end of the song for those who have just coming in who are not paying attention on it. This is the hook, but guess what? This is only the first 4 bars of the hook, right? And what have I been preaching over the last few days on these hooks? There's like 8-bar rap hooks. No bueno, bro. Because there's nothing for us to remember. It's too much. It's just too much rapidy rap. You know what I'm saying? And those are not really considered hooks, man. Just because you have them repeating more than one time in the song, these are essentially 8-bar raps that you guys are trying to pass off as hooks, but aren't really the hook of the record because it doesn't repeat enough. It doesn't give us enough replay value. It doesn't give us enough melodic. It doesn't give us enough redundancy in order to really hook the listener, to get the listener to really get into this record. So you see this part of the guy's verse is on the screen, right? So take a look.
I done moved up on their ass, and niggas is moving like crabs. Like, I don't get it, y'all mad. This nigga is chasing a bag. If it ain't money, ain't talking about nothing.
So he's going into this part. Now he has to choose. Does he want to use this four parts of the record as the hook, or the previous 4 parts of the hook? But either way, something here needs to repeat. But now see how this one is repeating twice, right? He might as well have just taken this and used this as the hook, repeated 4 times and call it the hook.
I had to grind some nigga, I'm nothing. I had to grind some nigga, I'm stunting. Nice up scrying, but slacking and funding. What is yo? Look, pussy niggas suck, he know where air his ass. Whole team.
And the song is approximately like 2 minutes and change. So by the time he do the 2 hooks, right? By the time he do the 2 hooks and he do the 12-bar verse, that's going to be pretty much it for this record. Now, this is my thing with this. It's like, I think that the record has a good beat. I think that it's mixed pretty good. I think your vocal could be a little bit higher. I think you could get mixed into the music a little bit better. The other issue that I'm having, again, like I said, is just the hook being 8 bars. That second part of the hook is probably a little stronger than that first 4 bars of the hook. So you have to kind of structure which one you want to use. And I would always say, take the best 4 bars of that hook and just repeat it twice, right? The best 4 bars. Take the best 4 bars of it and just repeat it twice to make that the 8-bar hook. Make sure that it has the right amount of stacks. Make sure it has the right amount of melodies or ad-libs on it to stand out from the verse, and make sure that it has the right amount of effects. And just make sure that the music is supporting the change so that people understand that this is a defined hook. Like, this is what we have to do, people, if we're trying to make a song that stands out in 2026. You know, this is really the I don't want to even call it a cheat code. This is really standard business operations when it comes to writing raps with hooks. Right? I do not suggest you write raps that have 8-bar hooks that don't repeat. Like, I don't suggest that. Like, that to me is like basically writing 8 bars and none of it repeats. It's just kind of like an 8-bar rap. Like, I just don't suggest that as being a hook. And don't try to pass it as a hook. And you can, but at the end of the day, you're gonna say, "Man, why nobody ain't streaming my joint?" It's because there's not enough to remember, right? You didn't repeat anything. You didn't really get it to really burn into their brain. Remember, they say a hook has to be what? Catchy. How do we get a hook to be catchy? You gotta repeat it. You gotta have portions in there that's repeatable. You know, things that get people to repeat it. So if that's not there, we're gonna be out in the cold. You know what I mean? So outside of that, you know, like I said, I think the lyrics is all right. I think the mix could be a little bit better in terms of your music to your vocal. The track to me is doing what it got to do. You know what I'm saying? I would just tell you to make those tweaks and holler back at me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you're on to something. We gotta just kind of get you to perfect it and get you where we need you to get you. You know what I mean? Because this is the game, man. The game is replay value, right? Because a lot of you guys are really just dependent on streaming, right? If you're just dependent on streaming and you don't got no hooks, how you gonna get to those? How you gonna make the money? Like, how you gonna make money in streaming and music if you don't have hooks for replay value? Make it make sense to me, all right? I'll put that out for you so that you can understand that. We're going to jump into the next joint, man. This one is called First Day Saved. Who's this by? Changing Narratives. Gospel rapper from Detroit. I'd like to hear some gospel rap. Let's see how it sounds. Hopefully it's not too over the top.
Dear Lord, a lot of people talk about their first day out, but I want to talk about my first day saved. Because my first day saved, you gave me eternal life. You gave me a new perception. I got a whole new way I see things. My first day saved, God started working on my mind and had to change. He put a new prescription in my frames, changing the narratives, I done put it in my name. God using me as a vessel, I'm in his veins. You gotta feel that spirit is something I can't explain. Got baptized in that water, I left a stain. Satan started attacking me more, that's part of the game. I don't know what else is left of me. Lost my only son like God, I say that respectfully. He lowered the hedge, feel like he tested me. Feeling like Job, cause now he blessing me. We in the spiritual war, lace up your boots. Putting the full armor of God on like a troop. Can do greater works, ain't no telling what I'ma do. Tell Satan I want all the smoke, like I'm Snoop. Yeah, my first day saved, he gave me some grace. My past he erased, keeping my faith while I'm seeking his face. I could be a deacon, but I'm preaching today. Used to throw my money in clubs, taking losses. Now I'd rather put it in my tithes and my offerings. Praise God with my eyes open in the morning. Then I get straight to that chicken like it's boneless. Never put your trust in man, they all fake. Couldn't get no money on his books, not a page. You gotta find the Lord when you locked up in that cage. Days without eating, you gotta fast when you pray. Sometimes I feel like I'm backsliding off mistakes. This walk is a marathon, gotta stay in the race. Only get one shot in life, took mine straight. Every day this world try to break your faith. This my first day saved. Thank you, Lord, for your grace. Thank you for forgiving me for the things that I didn't even know that I was doing. That made me far from you, Lord. I just pray, Lord, for forgiveness.
This my first day saved.
I'm just thankful for your grace and your mercy. Everything that you have done for me.
This my first day saved.
I just pray for your Holy Spirit to keep leading me in the right direction that you want me to be.
This my first day saved.
Gotta thank the Lord, he gave us another day. Gotta thank the Lord when you make it home safe. Gotta have people in your phone that can pray. Satan is a royal lion looking for his prey. He'll blow your mind like a pistol to your head. You been needing God in that hospital bed. Was a lost soul, but my church home adopted me. Shout out to the elders at my church, they really rock with me. It's a full house, we praising God on the balcony. And I really work at the church, I'm part of the faculty. It's a lot of demons in these rappers, I be peeping them. Got kids listening to your music, what you teaching them? Got my young dogs in the church like we breeding them. Getting them forward off that word of God, we be feeding them. Only man rose from the dead, you don't believe in them? Make sure you keep that same energy when you meeting them. Thank you, Lord, for the trials and tribulations that I had to go through. Things that I ain't understand. You know, your thoughts not like my thoughts, but I had to go through them things that made me stronger.
This my first day saved.
Because I had to fulfill the task that you set out for me to do. I had to realize that.
This my first day saved.
And I just appreciate everything you do, Lord. And I just want to praise and say thank you, Lord.
This my first day saved.
First day saved. First day saved. Changing narratives, man. Yo, I like this. I like this, man. Yo, listen, I like this. Let me tell you why I like this. You know what I'm saying? We got a record that's structured the way it needs to be structured as a song. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's structured appropriately. It got a good track. It got a good message. It got a good rap voice, a good cadence. He's on beat. Like, these are really the main things that's going to keep us in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is going to keep us in the game for a long time. Meaning being able to, one, have a decent song, have a good hook, have good cadence, have good energy on the beat, good content. This is going to keep you in the game, right? The only thing now, what happens is now it becomes a marketing game, right? This is what it becomes. It becomes all about marketing. It becomes all about promotion at this point. Now, my feedback on this joint, I believe that this record is maybe 95% where it needs to be, right?
Dear Lord, a lot of people talk about their first day out.
Because I like how this starts off.
But I want to talk about my first day saved. Because my first day saved, you gave me eternal life. You gave me a new perception. I got a whole new way I see things. My first day saved, God started working on my mind and had to change. He put a new prescription in my frames, changing the narratives, I done put it in my name. God using me as a vessel, I'm in his veins. You gotta feel that spirit is something I can't explain. Got baptized in that water, I left a stain. Satan started attacking me more, that's part of the game. I don't know what else is left of me. Lost my only son like God, I say that respectfully.
All right, so if I had to change anything on this, I would change when this beat comes in. I think it's entirely too long. I think we're waiting too long to get to the meats and potatoes of the record, which when the beat comes in. I think we could have brought this in maybe 20 seconds ago, because right now we're rapidly approaching the 1 minute mark. And while I understand it's about a build up, I don't think the song is long enough for that. You understand what I mean? Where I'm going with it? I feel like the song is right at about 3 minutes and change. I'm not going to skip anybody, man. That's the thing. I think people really misunderstand it. Like if somebody submitted it, you know, and it's in a particular order, and I can only get to but so many per day. I can only get to so many. Is it fair to the other folks who submitted prior to you? You know what I'm saying? For those who are looking for guaranteed listens, you got to skip the line. Like that's the best thing that I could suggest to you. But it's not really fair for me to say, okay, I'm going to just skip people because they're not in one particular, session. I'm having the sessions every day, so people got to be able to do what they got to do. You say you don't want to skip anybody in the room. That's up to you. So listen, what I'm going back to say is this, right? I believe that he could have did this record and just could have shortened the intro. And if we had shortened the intro a little bit and could have gotten to where the beat jumped in, I think we could have got a little bit into the record a little bit faster. And I think this would help to prevent what I would call the swipe away effect, right? This is the thing where people start to listen to something, and if it doesn't immediately catch them, right, they're going to swipe away or they're not going to listen to it, right? Especially when we're dealing with like platforms like Spotify. Remember, we got to get to that 30-second mark for a guaranteed 30-second mark for what they would call a qualified listen. We don't want to impede that by making an elongated intro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what you're doing is you're impeding your chances of getting to that 30-second mark for the first time listener who may not be familiar with your music, because you're taking too long for it to build up. Like you really got to get to it. If you can get to it sooner, I would tell you to get to it sooner. And just so that we can kind of make sure that we get people into it. Because once the beat start going, this joint is gone. You know what I'm saying? Like once the beat drops, this joint is gone. And I think people in the chat will be able to tell you the same thing that I'm telling you. Like once the beat drops on this bitch, it's gone. Excuse me. So I think what happens here is that if we can shorten that a little bit, I think it'll put you at an advantage. Of course, if you decide to leave it as it is, you can. But I think that will give you a better advantage in terms of getting folks over that hump, that we're trying to really, that we're trying to, we want people to get to that qualified listen. But that's my feedback on this one, man. This is called First Stay Safe, man, by changing narratives, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate the message in here. This is what the game needs. You know what I'm saying? And not to say that it needs more, religious situation. I won't even go there. I would say more so just having songs that have like something meaningful to the artist and the listener. I think this what gives the game more balance. You know what I mean? Like it just needs to have different things going on at the same time. I think what happened to us is we became too microwave over the last 5 to 10 years, making everything sound the same to match the algorithm. Like everybody want to match the algorithm, and I think that kind of watered it all down, and I think it just destroyed the momentum that we used to have. You know what I mean? So check this out. We're going to jump into the next joint. It's called the Hopchi Party. And this is by Iron Day. Made the song Band Lab. Everybody take a listen to this, man. Iron Day, I hope you're in the building, man. Yeah, we're trying to give the most appropriate feedback here in the building. I think people really need to understand. And remember what I tell folks. It's like I have had the esteemed blessing of, working with the best artists of a generation. You know what I'm saying? From Big Pun to Nas to Raekwon the Chef to Jada Kiss. Max B right now, hottest in the fish game right now, hottest fish grease right now. Why You Do That and all them other records we're doing with him. French Montana, Wiz, you know what I'm saying? 2 Chainz. I'm in a very unique position to have said I work with Freddie Gibbs and Waka Flocka and Sci-Hi the Prince. I got records on all these guys. So I think we come from a unique perspective, and then also having that background for being loud record A&Rs. We've been loud record A&Rs. We've been brand ambassadors for publishers like Song Trust. We've been brand ambassadors for like Splice and things like that. So you have to understand that we come from a perspective of not just music production, but we come from music business inside the game. Still currently working with the Orchard and Sony with a distribution deal. We are still here. We're still present. We're still doing what we do. Just because we may not be the most prominent name doesn't mean we're not the most consistent name, right? So but we about to fix some things in 2026. Max B $1 Million Baby 4 coming out soon. We're gonna get into the Hopsy party. You right? Let's take a listen to this.
You got to this work
what
to
you
the
wanna
beat.
do?
Then you got to put your hands
What
on
you
your
tryna
knees.
do?
Then you got to make your feet
Do
beat
what you
flat.
gotta do.
Then you got to put an arch.
I got the bad bitches to the front, fuck it up, Picture tall hair, tie she cutting up. Then I took it to the crib, beat it up and roll a blunt. Then I'm like, you got a man, she like,
I don't give a fuck.
yes. Hello, it's my chance, bitch. I only want the neck, you can keep the dance, bitch. If you don't tell nobody, you might get some bands, bitch. Whole lot of money in this club, throw that ass. Yes, sir, I'm the big dog, nigga. She gon' make it clap, throw that ass in the spinner. I'm a hot nigga, check your temp, little nigga. Diamond stones in my neck and yeah, my knots got bigger. Yes, sir, I'm the big dog, nigga. She gon' make it clap, throw that ass in the spinner. I'm a hot nigga, check your temp, little nigga. Diamond stones in my neck and yeah, my knots got bigger. Yeah, I'm ballin', if I'm up in the club, it's for a reason. So many bad bitches, I don't even know who I'ma leave with. Fine shit, tell me what's your name and be my secret. Fuck a movie day, we gon' get nasty, y'all Neiman's. Gucci and Louis, I know you need it. You can get whatever, just don't act like a weak I'm bitch. Not your father. You can only spend a night and not a week, bitch. Bend that ass over, watch it sit up on a sink, need the bad bitches to the front, fuck it up, Picture tall hair, tie she cutting up. Then I took it to the crib, beat it up and roll a blunt. Then I'm like, you got a man, she like,
I don't give a fuck.
First, you got to this work to the beat. Then you got to put your hands on your knees. Then you got to make your feet beat flat. Then you got to put an arch in your back.
yes, sir, I'm the big dog, nigga. She gon' make it clap, throw that ass in the spinner. I'm a hot nigga, check your temp, little nigga. Diamond stones in my neck and yeah, my knots got bigger. Yes, sir, I'm the big dog, nigga. She gon' make it clap, throw that ass in the spinner. I'm a hot nigga, check your temp, little nigga. Diamond stones in my neck and yeah, my knots got bigger.
Yo, I listen, bro. I think yeah, you see what I'm saying? Folks are saying it feels crowded. Let me tell you something. You basically stop your own momentum with this record with all of the drops. Like, you dropping the record is we get into the record and you dropping it. And then when you dropping it, it's not like it's like how it's supposed to drop and kind of feel like it's dropping on the beat. Like the drop is supposed to keep the beat going or help the beat move or help the song move. Like, that's not happening here. It seems like the dropping of the record is making it disjointed, and also it doesn't feel like it's cohesive musically. You know, like it seems like we put it together, but you know it's supposed to be popping, but the way that it doesn't feel right. Right, and I think what happens is that you have the right elements in it, but for whatever reason, they're not married correctly.
You got to this work
what
to
you
the
wanna
beat.
do?
Then you got to put your hands
What
on
you
your
tryna
knees.
do?
Then you got to make your feet
Do
beat
what you
flat.
gotta do.
Then
You see, like that stuff is off. if you notice, it's coming in. It's not on the it's not on beat.
You got to this work
What
to
you
the
wanna
beat.
do?
Then you got to put your hands
What
on
you
your
tryna
knees.
do?
Then you got to make your feet
Do
be
what you
flat.
gotta do.
Then you got to put an arch in
I
your
got the bad bitches to the front. Fuck it up. Picture tall, hair tie, she cutting up. Then I took it to the crib, beat it up and roll a blunt. Then I'm like, you got a man? She like,
I don't give a fuck.
yes. Hello, it's my chance, bitch. I only want the neck, you can keep the dance, bitch. If you don't tell nobody, you might get some bands, bitch. Whole lot of money in this club, throw that ass. Yes, sir, I'm the big dog, nigga. She gon' make it clap, throw that ass in the spinner. I'm a hot nigga, check your temp, little nigga. Diamond stones
See, like right here should be the main beat,
on my neck and my knots.
and it should stop dropping, and we need to stop putting in the hit. We overdid the hit. The hit is too much. It's overdone. You know what I'm saying? It's like we just went hit crazy and felt like that was gonna be the vibe. And this hit seems like its hit seems to be a little bit longer than it needs to be. Like, you know, like it needs to make sure that it's truncated so that it's falling correctly. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's like, and it's like kind of carrying over where it's supposed to just be, like it's supposed to be like really just hitting.
Y'all bigger though. Yes, sir, I'm the big dog, nigga. She gon' make it clap, throw that ass in the spinner. I'm a hot nigga, check your temp, little nigga. Diamond stones.
I just played the first day save. If you were coming on YouTube, you can just watch. You can listen to you can just rewind it for my feedback. I just did.
My neck and my knots got bigger. Yeah, I'm ballin'. If I'm up in the club, it's for a reason. So many bad bitches, I don't
Dope record, by the way.
even know who I'ma leave with. Fine shit, tell me what's your name and be my secret. Fuck a movie day, we gon' get nasty, y'all Neiman's. Gucci and Louis, I know you need it. You can get whatever, just don't act like a weak I'm not bitch. Your father. You can only spend a night and not a week, bitch. Bend that ass over, watch it sit up on a sink, need the bad bitch.
And you know, and you know what's kind of crazy is the dynamic of playing the previous record, which was First Day Save. We go from playing a record that had positivity, consciousness, First Day Save, and now we got to this one now, right behind it, which is a straight debauchery. It just shows the dynamic of where society is right now, where everything is hot and cold, you know, heaven and hell, you know what I mean, at the same time.
To the front, fuck it up. Picture tall, hair tie, she cutting up. Then I took it to the crib, beat it up and roll a blunt. Then I'm like, you got a man? She like,
I don't give a fuck.
First, you got to this work to the beat. Then you got to put your hands on your knees. Then you got to make your feet be flat. Then you got to put an arch in your back.
yes, sir, I'm the
Yeah, I feel like this record is like just a little disjointed. You know what I mean? And like it has the elements that's supposed to make it work. It's supposed to really be able to go. Like this is supposed to be able to go. Like, you know what I mean? But you know, it's kind of like missing the mark because I guess somebody just was like, yo, just do this, and it's too much. You know what I'm saying? Like it's to the point where it's like it's too much. It's not cohesive. It's not going the right way. And then when you got Shorty in the record is not on timing. You know what I'm saying? We got to get her on timing. You know what I'm saying? So what I would probably suggest in order to get it on timing is to let the beat play with no drops. Put all those parts in, make sure everything is on timing with no drops, and then go back in now and then program your mute game, because now we know everything at least is going to be on the drum. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, it sounds like somebody just was playing the mute game and was trying to fill in the spaces during the mutes, and this can be an issue where you're trying to fix your joint with your timing. So that's my thought on it, man. Outside of that, I think this, like I said, it has all the elements to be a good record. It had the elements are there. You know what I'm saying? In terms of the mix, in terms of the way that you're rapping, in terms of the way the beat sounds, like all of those things are there and they're prevalent. You just need to get us where we need to be. I said I played you already. I started at 8 o'clock. And if you're on YouTube, you can rewind the stream, bro. So I did play you and we did go over your record. I'm not sure if you can hear me. But we already listened to that. Changing narratives, we listened to it already. Please make sure that you can acknowledge that in the chat that we listened to it already. You're just late. We started at 8 o'clock. I listened. That was the second record I think we listened to. If you notice, it's previous to the one that's on the screen right now. If you look on the left, if you're on YouTube, you can look it on the left. You can see that I already listened to that. So we're moving it along because we're only here for a limited time. You know what I'm saying? We're only here for a limited time. And like I said, if you missed it, then like I said, it's on YouTube. And if you're on Twitch or any of those other platforms, it'll be there for about a week. You know what I mean? So we're definitely listening. Anybody that's doing any paid skips, we're listening to those records. That's for sure. So if you missed the live feedback, remember we start when we start. And I literally give people about 15 minutes to jump into the live. I'm reading the YouTube comments now. I don't know if it's delayed, but I'm reading them. I see you in here. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live. I don't know if Changing Narratives can hear me. Shout out to Mo Butter. She back in the building again. Shout out to Mo Butter. She had a dope record. That she submitted yesterday. It was called Pray For Me. Make sure y'all go check her out. You know what I'm saying? She had tagged me in something earlier. And that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to take the feedback, chop it up, put it on your socials, tag us. You know what I mean? You said, "Oh man, you missed it. What was the feedback?" Okay, well, listen, just for the sake of illustration, my feedback for you, brother, is because I liked the record. I liked the record a lot, but my feedback for you was that I felt that the intro was slightly longer than it needed to be. I felt like the intro kind of could have been shortened to maybe half of what it was, so that the beat can drop sooner. And I think for that, I think if you do it that way, by making the beat drop slightly sooner in your record, I think everything else is there. I think your hook is there. Your hook is good. You have a good hook. It's a standout. You got good cadence, good rap flow. I think everything else is there. I just think that your intro might be slightly longer than it needs to be, just to make sure that we can get people to not swipe away or to skip if they're listening to you on streaming platforms, because you're trying to get it to a qualified play for 30 seconds. But because your intro is almost a minute long, I think that's probably too longer than it needs to be. In terms of before the drum actually drops. So I would look to say try to see if you can make the drum come in earlier, or make the beat come in earlier, and I think that you should be good on that one. But it's a dope record. My folks over here, they liked it. They felt that it had a great hook, it had a great message, and salute to you for doing what you're doing. And like I said, you can always check the replay on the live. The live will be, you can always just click the button and reverse it. You know what I mean? You can reverse it if you're on YouTube. You can always draw it backwards to where you want to see it. I think we started at about the 8:15 mark, about the 15-minute mark, 20-minute mark. This one is called Jump Around by Mo Butter. I told her she got to do some shea butter. She got to do some merch on this thing out here. I seen her active in the earlier chat. She was active in the earlier session.
Don't underestimate my lyrics worth a couple mils. Enslaved to the ink, you enslaved to a pill. Bunch of fake MCs telling off of fake chills. If they go ham, then I go turkey. If they are sick, then I am healed. I'm feeling like a merry-go-round. I must be high, cause I'm always looking down. Had these phony encouragers telling me to go hard. Keep it up, but when I go hard, I'm saying my courageous don't applaud. So what am I to do with my back against the wall? Am I close to the edge? Haters wanna see me fall. Back straight, head high, so fly, so I jump. But I always rock a parachute. Said I always rock a parachute. So fly, gotta jump, rock a parachute. Always rock a parachute. So fly, gotta jump, rock a parachute. So jump around. So jump around. So jump around. So jump around. Don't tell me what I can't do, it hungers me for more. I make them jump around, make the crowd encore. This is gangsta poetry, talking words that I speak. I'm a doctor with the literature, Maya Angelou on the beat. To you, it's a hobby, but to me, it's my career. Lyrical war, I bomb like Tuskegee Airman. See me, my sexy self, myself be so fly. Super duper fly, so jump, get fly as I. Always rock a parachute, so fly, gotta jump, rock a parachute. Always rock a parachute, so fly, gotta jump, rock a parachute. So jump around. So jump around. So jump around. So jump around. So let's jump around then. I'm obsessed with crack skulls. I'm into hip hop parade. I am so above the rim. So get off me and jump around. Always rock a parachute. So fly, gotta jump, rock a parachute. Always rock a parachute. So fly, gotta jump, rock a parachute. So jump around.
Man, we're missing a huge opportunity by dropping a hard drum on this, man.
So jump around.
If you throw a hard drum on this, this kill a stadium.
So jump around. So jump around.
Like this part right here.
So fly, gotta jump.
That's not enough. I know people may say that that's the drum right there, Jug. That ain't enough. Not the way that this is going. Like, listen to how.
Rock a parachute. Always rock a parachute. So fly, gotta jump, rock a parachute. So jump around. So jump around.
Yeah, we gotta add. We gotta add something to this to make it go heavy, bro. Like this could tear the house down, Mo Butter. Like, we gotta get whoever the producer is on this. We gotta get you to put some big drums on that, like big, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this could be a stadium killer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta think in that type of vision when you get these kind of joints like this that got that kind of. When you got that kind of those kind of synths, you know what I'm saying, and that kind of synth bass, and once you find a melody. Like, that's, I think, is the main thing, is finding the melody that actually works. Once you have a melody that works musically, and then she got a big hook on this. I don't know if y'all caught it. Like, her hook is really perfected on this, right?
So jump around. So jump around. Enslaved to the ink, you enslaved to a pill. Bunch of fake MCs telling off of fake chills. If they go ham, then I go turkey.
And I really like the way that she raps, man. Shout out to her.
If they are sick, then I am healed. I'm feeling like a merry-go-round. I must be.
And I like the way I like the way that she layers her music, and I like the way that her use of her ad-libs. It's just creative.
High, cause I'm always looking down. Had these phony encouragers telling me to go hard.
Who's telling me that she's a student of the game?
I keep it up, but when I go hard, I'm saying my courageous don't applaud. So what am I to do with my back against the wall? Am I close to the edge? Haters wanna see me fall. Back straight, head high, so fly, so I jump. But I always rock a parachute. Said I always rock a parachute. So fly, gotta jump, rock a parachute. Always rock a parachute. So fly, gotta jump, rock a parachute. So jump around.
Oh, Butter, I need your front and center, man. Need you to fix it out, man. Somebody shoot her. Somebody tag her in the chat, man. I need you to fix this up, man. This record has a ton of potential. Yeah, this record got a ton of potential. You know what I mean? How long is it though? I think it's a tad long for me. Let me just make sure.
It hungers me for more. I make them jump around.
Not bad. It's a little under 3 minutes. You know what I mean? It's not like terrible. You know. And then I noticed on her thumbnails for her music. I noticed she uses graphics and she doesn't use pictures. I'm kind of on the fence with that. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, but the artist, you are the brand, man. You know what I'm saying? And in the beginning, I think it's important for people to have, you know, name and face recognition. Like these things are like gold. You know, so while I know sometimes the people may put stuff out there so folks can focus on the music and not focus on the aesthetic, there's no way to really avoid it. We have to find a way to make it work. You know, so just my thought on it. You know what I mean? For people to get in, people like to see everything kind of packaged. You know what I mean? So if you're, I may have caught maybe a piece of one of her videos or stuff like that. It's like her aesthetics are there. Just need to just you know, get everything together, get this stuff out, and let it do what it got to do. You know what I'm saying? Especially with AI, we could always take any image and we can always make things to do what we want it to do. That'll, you know, represent us. You know what I mean? So that's one of the ways to do it. But this jump around record, man, it needs to be. It seems like it's absent of a really big percussion or drum track to take it over the top. Can it run as it is? Could it have more impact? Absolutely. If we put a big drum on that, I think it really could shake a room for real. Shout out to Mo Butter, man. I'm hoping she's selling some products, man. I need you to sell some products, girl. Come on, I need you to sell some products. All right, this one is called Spare Grain by All HWC. I'm going to take a listen to this before we jump out of here.
6 feet under like tree roots and old troops. I'm getting younger, said the old fool in his youth. You playing instrument, it's out of tune, but it's still cool. You raiding tunes like Lovecraft, like Frankenstein got screws loose. Sure, saying yo, got your ego up like steam drugs. You raised trust, man, what the fuck? I'm sure being in that hole for 7 weeks is no fun.
Our beat is overloading.
Like lineups, my face needs a wind up. For your big ass head, man, I don't pick generic brands, I only wear generic pants. My brain might be split in half, my half can't remember plans. I almost had like 50 bags, it lasted me quite a while. She teaching me how to smile and firing me up with style. I'm the new white knight, but with a gun, I'm vampire. I don't see the sun, I'm sickly ill without medicine. Forbidden fruit, I'll eat a ton. I like the snow quite more than rain. The starving man can spare his grain, but greedy folks I wanna slay. Here quiet knocks like came to aim. At USC I play the fool like acting up in middle school. I'm writing listen, making rules. Those awful goals, I hate them.
Yo, I'm not like I understand what's happening here with this, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, outside of the music distorting, I need his vocal to be a little louder. But I also feel like, yeah, like we gotta get the distortion off this beat because of, you know, it's mixed kind of crazy. But I think that's the main thing. It's kind of mixed kind of crazy. But the other thing about it too is, you know, let's get this vocal performance to really sit in the track. You know what I mean? And then also remember, as we're dealing with our voice as an instrument, right? Let's try to get it in a tune or a tone that's, track adjacent. You know what I'm saying? So that it marries better, right? Because he could say what he's saying, or he could have the style that he's saying. It's just that we just need it to be executed, to a way that would make it all seem really together, right? And I think because it's not executed properly, then it leaves us in a situation where it's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not it's not marrying the way that I would like it to marry, That's just my thought on it. I'm not mad at it. It's just like, again, different vibes. If you listen to these type of vibes, sometimes you hear these things this type of sound being used like in movies a lot, you know what I'm saying, for different kind of like sped up scenes or time lapse, scenes, stuff like that. They tend to use this type of I can't really, the name of the genre is escaping me right now, but I appreciate it. I guess not everybody's shooting for commercial, man. I think sometimes people are shooting for creative, which is fine. I just think, on this side, we try to find a healthy balance between you being creative and you being commercial. I think there's a line in between, right? Where you can have a healthy dose of creativity, but also a good dose of commercial viability so that you can make some money. You understand? And I know people may say, hey, money ain't everything, but listen, man, if you're able to earn off of your art, that's the ultimate gift. If you're able to do that, if you're able to get a publishing check every few months, literally it's to the point where you can get publishing damn near every other month, between the international royalties, between the domestic, and what I'm saying, then your mechanicals, but by the time you get these things, when you see them, you just smile. You go, oh, my music did it again. You know what I'm saying? There's no greater feeling than just knowing that people are still listening, still loving what you do. Put yourself in a position for that. I'm gonna jump into one more joint. Pardon me. And we're gonna jump into one more joint, and we're gonna try to wrap this up. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live. And remember, we do 8 p.m. is when we're doing the live, between 8 and 9, or 8:30 and 9 o'clock. Around that time is when the live is going to be there. For those who are watching, probably replays, I have a notification in the screen that says it's pre-recorded. So for those who are, making sure that you're in the right stream at the right time. If you happen to have missed the stream, then yeah, you might want to watch the replay, because the feedback is still valuable. But sometimes I know the way things are and the way that people submit, and depending where they are in line, and depending on how the skip works. Remember how the skip mechanism works? The skip mechanism works to where you can sit in line indefinitely. You know what I'm saying? So you have to make sure that you got to make sure that you're tuning in. If you're trying to catch it, or if you're trying to move yourself along, you know what you got to do with this. It's just with the way that the system is working right now. Shout out to everybody that's jumping in, and shout out to my producers for the Future Producer Society. Shout out to you guys. I got some more things that's going to be popping up in the next few days. You just stay tuned. We're about to like I said, I wanted to not drop a whole bunch of modules at the same time. I want to give people a chance to really get to some of these modules. But we gotta continue to provide the value and the content that's going to keep this place running and operating the way I think it should run and operate. I appreciate you, Richie. Let's listen to this joint real quick. Sigma Plants versus Zombies. I'm not sure what this is. This looks like this might be out overseas because I see a different type of name here. Let's take a listen. Hopefully it's not crazy. Go ahead, baby. Little Cupid, if you got something that you're trying to submit, now is the time. If you're going to skip, I'm going to be on this for a few more minutes. Let's see here. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is a video game. I'm not sure what this is. But I don't know what it is. I don't even know how to really attack this. It speeds up, it slows down, it says headshot. I don't know what this is. Headshot. Yeah, it's like somebody kind of experimenting with it, speeding up, slowing down, having two different sequences, speeding up, slowing down. I don't know. Yeah, it has to be a video game. Like I see that being the case. I find it to be very interesting though. People really have the people really got time to troll. I didn't I always thought like trolling was for like, I thought trolling was I don't know. People got time, man. People got time. I guess people got, you had to write the description, had to write the, had to upload it, and people got time. Not quite sure what this is about. But shout out to everybody that jumped into the live stream today. Appreciate y'all for jumping into the live stream, man. So much going on in this game, man. So much going on in the business. So much craziness, watching everything just go the way it's going. Just watching where everything is going to land. Hopefully for this summer. Let's see what kind of summer we're going to have. It's already spring. Shout out to everybody that jumped into the live tonight. Up an MPC studio, my man. My man. Let's go. My man. I'm a few weeks out from upgrading myself. Got to finish the content that I was building with the MPC XL, and then we'll jump into the next one, and then the MPC X rather SC, and then we'll jump into the next one. And then, you know, I wonder if we should do a giveaway for the MPC. You know what I mean? Because I have to sell this joint. You know what I mean? We have to figure it out. But the one thing that you can't do is you can't keep gear too long. You know what I mean? If you're upgrading, you gotta upgrade while you got some value in it. You know, or you gotta do what you gotta do when you can't do it. You know what I mean? But look, man, the MPC is a beautiful machine, man. That's all I could tell you. It's a great machine. I know people say I'm biased, but hey, man, I know what it does for me. So, you know, can't bite the hand that feeds you, right? Can't do that. But till next time, folks. Wait, hold on. Somebody just dropped one in on me. Let's see what they dropped in on me before I get out of here. Boy, look. I was almost out of here. Little Cupid, y'all was almost out of here, man. You know, see? This one would have had to wait for till tomorrow. This one's called Power Couple by Little Cupid. Let's take a listen to it.
Then there's the biggest pop star in the world, Taylor Swift, with Travis's mom, Donna. I think the secret's out. Who's she here to see?
Travis and Taylor. Yeah. I heard a man to find his wife, receives favor. Taylor and Travis. Beaches, boats, yachts, in our world living lavish. What's a queen to a king? What's a king to a queen? Power couples never let nothing come in between. What's a king to a queen? What's a queen to a king? Power couples never let nothing come in between. Hey, I ball out every chance. She my #1 fan. They said I'm head over heels. They just don't understand. Hey, it started as friends, then it turned to a plan. From a boy to a man, I put a ring on her hand. It's the way that she smile. She be making my day. Ignore the press and the media, who care what they say? Yo, my shorty, she lit. She the truth on the stage. Long as we got each other, I know we gon' be okay. They tell me I should retire, but I'm still having fun. When that day come, me and her ride in the sun. Hey, legends forever, and we better together. Hand in hand is the play, no matter the weather. I'm talking Travis and Taylor. I heard a man to find his wife, receives favor. Taylor and Travis.
That's the
Beaches,
hook.
boats, yachts, in our world living lavish. What's a queen to a king? What's a king to a queen? Power couples never let nothing come in between. What's a king to a queen? What's a queen to a king? Power couples never let nothing come in between. They say that our love won't last, and it's just a show. They must be crazy and blind. Look at all of this growth. Yo, we locked in, and we can't quit. This is really legit. Paparazzi taking them pics. We not looking to fail. You hear them wedding bells? She be blushing when she see me, cause I'm treating her well. Y'all ain't bringing me down, nor tilting her crown. Looking for love in the right place, happiness found. Our dates be the best. Hey, my shorty a flex. She supportive when I gotta get things off my chest. Down to earth, what they call it. And our bond is so solid. After a night out, we breaking news in the morning. I'm talking Travis and Taylor. I heard a man to find his wife, receives favor. Taylor and Travis. Beaches, boats, yachts, in our world living lavish. What's a queen to a king? What's a king to a queen? Power couples never let nothing come in between. What's a king to a queen? What's a queen to a king? Power couples never let nothing come in between. I heard a man to find his wife, receives favor. I heard a man to find his wife, receives favor.
Shout out Little Cupid on this, man. You know, this has all of the elements of a good record. I feel like you put together a strong, a decent hook. I feel like you put together some strong verses. I appreciate even you having the visual with the AI. I feel like all of those things are accurately in place, right? Have the right place. I feel like the music could be mixed slightly better, but I feel like all of these things are in place. my initial thought on it, right? And my initial thought on it, and again, this is just an objective feel on it. And I this look like it's been out for about 3 weeks. But my objective thought on this is that the way that the music is going, like the music to me feels very dark, right? And y'all can correct me if I'm crazy in saying that. Like the music seems like it's going one way, and then the lyrics and the melody seem like it's going another way, right? So don't get me wrong, it's on beat. You're rapping the way that you're supposed to be rapping, but I don't feel like this song goes with this beat, right? I don't feel like these two actually complement each other. I feel like the vocal performance song and everything can stand on its own, and the music can stand on its own, and it feels like we put it together, and it kind of works, but it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like it makes this it like for a song that's supposed to feel like a love song. The music doesn't give us that. The music give us like tear the club up, right? Like that's what the music gives me. The music gives me tear the club up, and you like power couple, and I'm just like, I don't know if this actually works together, you know. But you've had this out for 3 weeks. You tell me what the feedback has been, and tell me if I'm on target or not, you know. So that's the thing for me with this. It's like I feel like these things are they're like they're good individually. There's nothing wrong with them, right? I just feel like together the rubber's not meeting the road accurately. You know what I mean? And I think that's another part of making music is finding, you know, the right music to support that messaging, the right music to support that cadence, the right music to support what you're saying. That Travis and Taylor, like we got to find a way to make those things match up. You know what I'm saying? That's like it doesn't seem like it's matching up to me. It just feels like the record is going like, and it's going hard, like, you know. And I'm like, why rap about this on that? You know what I mean? Like it doesn't, like, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't, like, it's like Godzilla's coming, but now we're singing a love song. You know what I mean? Like, how does those two actually work together? I'm just trying to figure that out. It seemed like the video was made for a different song, you know? So I'm just, you know, that's my 2 cents on it. I feel like everything else is pretty much okay, bro. I can't, you know, I feel like we're getting right into it.
Then there's the biggest pop star in the world, Taylor Swift, with Travis's mom, Donna. I mean, I think the secret's out. Who's she here to see?
Travis and Taylor. Yeah. I heard a man to find his wife receives favor.
I wonder if this is a remix. It pretty much could be. It you know, it could be a remix. I mean, maybe he had a different beat to it. You know what I'm saying? There's a good chance of that. Because just because they're the same tempo don't mean it goes. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's the same tempo and same key don't mean it go. You know what I mean? Like, it could just be like, you know, it goes technically, but doesn't really go. You know what I mean? Like, it's not enhancing what you're saying, man. Like, I think you got a dope message. We got to find the right music to support that. He definitely likes Taylor. He definitely likes Taylor Swift and Travis. I don't know, man. Listen, man. Listen, Lil Cupid, I appreciate you, brother, for submitting in there. Yeah, you know, he definitely likes Travis and Taylor, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, we got the message, though. We know what it is, right? What Heavy D used to say, black coffee, no sugar, no cream. So listen, man. That's my 2 cents on this, man. I think this is a decent effort, man. I think it's a decent effort, man. I just feel like those two are like they not gelling to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's your music is basically screaming bloody murder, and your lyrics are saying kumbaya. And it's like those two don't seem to be meshing to me. You think the video threw us all? The video is what's really saved it, to be honest. I think the video was what made it really listenable. I was able to watch the video, and I think the video was entertaining for the most part. You know what I mean? Showing power couples and, but, Travis and Taylor are the lead stars in this one. So, it is what it is. Power couple, man. Go get married, man. He that find a wife, find a good thing, they say. Yeah. Listen. Shout out to Little Cupid, man. Shout out to Little Cupid, man. I'm about to sign off, man. That was funny. Yo, be safe, man. Everybody be safe out here. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Okay. Lil Cupid, I see you on Instagram. Tap in though.